Hey everyone, today we are going to be working out our biceps and our triceps. It is a very quick workout. We just have one circuit 3 times through, but we are going to be working for 45 seconds. So you will just need a set of weights or dumbbells, light to medium weight, whatever is your comfort. You can also use like 2 water bottles, or if weights are not an option for you, you can just make really, really tight fists and have a bunch of resistance. So we are gonna get right into our workout. We're gonna waste no time. If you wanna stand up with me, we are gonna start with YTWs. So at a nice bend in your knees, a little bit of a hinge at your waist, you're gonna roll your shoulders back, and with your thumbs pointing towards the sky, you're gonna start with a nice Y position, back down to the middle, put them out to a nice T position, back to the middle, and then squeezing with your back, make a nice W position. We're gonna stay here for a few seconds just to warm up those shoulder joints. Make sure you kind of roll your shoulders back. At the beginning of each one, I tend to kind of let myself hunch, so it's never a bad idea to get in the habit of re-rolling those shoulders back to have nice, good posture. And finish up this last one wherever you're at, your last W. Meet me on the ground here. I'm gonna roll you down here. We just have a wide push-up. So, I'm not worried about anything crazy here. My charger cord is in the way though. I just want you can do them on your knees if you want. I'm not worried about getting a big, crazy, proper push-up. I'd rather have you have that nice kind of relaxation and movement and lubrication and warmth in your back and shoulders. So I'm gonna go on my knees. I want you to do wide. So I want your palms to be outside of where your shoulders are. And you are just going to very slowly go down and come back up. Now I know we normally do a tricep push-up where your elbows stay close to your body. I want you to let your elbows kind of go out to a 90-degree angle and really kind of feel that stretch and that warmth in that back. It should feel really good. Exhale on the way up. And we're gonna finish with one more. Beautiful. And then our final stretch is just gonna be a downward dog. So tuck your toes under your heels, plant your hands into a plank position, and shoot those hips back. And you're just gonna stay here for a minute. Really make sure you're driving back through your hips. Pretend that you're kind of pushing your chest towards your thighs. Your heels do not have to touch the ground. If they do, that's great flexibility. And really plant your hands firmly into the ground. Really stretch those shoulders out, wake them up. We're here for a few more seconds. And safely lower your knees to the ground. I'm gonna bring you all right back up here so we can work out and get started. So, like I said, you will just need a set of light to moderate weights. If you feel at any point that you need to drop the weight or go down in how heavy your weights are, that's totally fine. Check your ego. We're not worried here. I want you to have good form. Like I said, we're doing each move for 45 seconds. That's a long time. So we are gonna get right into our first circuit here. I want you to safely grab whatever weight you are starting with. I'm gonna start with my kind of medium weights. Roll your shoulders back, feet about hip width apart. Let me get better view here for you guys so you can see my head. There we go, that's a little better. Shoulders roll back, and we are gonna start with some bicep curls. So if you wanna just start with me, exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. Keeping those shoulders and those elbows nice and tight to your body. I don't want to see you flare your elbows out. Roll those shoulders back. Really kind of squeeze in through your glutes and your hips. You don't want to arch your back out like that. Nice, straight. Give yourself a pancake butt. We are about halfway through. Take it nice and slow. I want you to get that form. We're not worried about our ego here, getting 100 reps and using the biggest weight we can. Guys, we have about 10 more seconds, not even. 3, 2, and 1. Safely drop the weights. I'm gonna go down in my weight for this next one. Sorry, I am having issues with my tripod. All right, I'm going down in my weight. We're gonna go next with some tricep kickbacks. I love these. So if you wanna get started with me, our 45 seconds is gonna start now. Feet about hip width apart, a little bend at your knees, roll those shoulders back, hinge at your hips, and then keeping, again, your elbows tight to your body, bring your weights up, and then kick them straight back. For a tricep kickback, kind of push, almost kind of pretend like you're trying to push the weights towards the sky. You're not flailing them out like this, you're not swinging them, you're keeping, see how they're nice and tight to my body? That is what I want you to do. Roll those shoulders back. Keeping your gaze neutral, you're not craning your neck up, you're not hanging your head down. Just a nice neutral position. Again, you're exhaling on that push back. Keeping those elbows tight. I know when you get tired, you want to flare them out. Do not do that. Do not gyp yourself of that good form. We have about 20 more seconds, a little less than 20 seconds here. You should really start to feel this in your triceps, maybe a little bit in your back muscles. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake that out. You can hold on to your weights. I'm gonna stay with my light ones because these just get a little weird with bigger weights for me. We have reverse curls. So what those are gonna look like, you're gonna hold your weights in front of you with your palms facing your body, roll your shoulders back, feet hip width apart, and you're going to lift this way with your palms facing down the whole time. Get started with me right now. We're not gonna lose any time here. Like I said, we only have this one circuit 3 times through. There's no finisher, so do not gyp yourself of this opportunity here. Exhale on the way up, roll those shoulders back when you start to get tired. Only bring the weights about shoulder height. You don't have to bring them super high. If you need to bend your elbows a little bit to help you lift them, that's fine. Again, we're not hoisting through our hips. You are staying so steady in that body. Nice. Squeeze those glutes and tilt that pelvis forward to help you with your posture. Looking good, guys. We are almost there with this one. 3, 2, and 1. Get your last one in there. Awesome. Guys, next, I love these. We have hammer curls. Grab your weights. I'm gonna go up to my next weight here, my medium weight. And we are going to keep our palms towards the outside of our thighs, kind of just holding them neutral. Feet shoulder width apart, hip width apart. Roll those shoulders back, and we are going to start by bringing our palms towards our face, keeping our weights straight forward like this. That's a hammer curl. Again, now do it with me. This isn't a practice, we're doing it together. Keeping our elbows nice and tight to our body. We're not swinging forward with our hips. We're clenching through our butt, bringing that pelvis forward. We're not swinging, we're not using any thrusting motion. And really only bringing those weights kind of right there at the top to our shoulders by our ears and bringing them right back down. Beautiful. Guys, you're looking good. I know we have 45 seconds of these. So if you start with too much of a weight, you can drop down that next time. That's totally fine. Do what works for you. I want you guys to have good form. Looking good. Exhaling on that way up. Inhaling on the way down. Nice, slow, and controlled. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So what we have next is a kneeling press out. So what these are going to look like, I'm going to fix myself here. Now you can do this however you want. If you have a kettlebell, you can use a kettlebell. I might do that. You can use 2 weights if you have that. You can take 1 weight. You can hold 1 weight in front of you like this, press it out. If you have just a weight ring, you can use one of those. Or if you're not using any weights, keep a nice tight fist. So we are on our knees. I'll stand back here, squeezing our glutes. We're not arching our back like this. Squeezing glutes, tilting that pelvic forward, rolling the shoulders back, nice straight lines. And we are going to hold our weight in front of us. We are starting now, out forward and back. That is all we are doing. I want you to hold it there just for a second, and back. Beautiful. Exhale on that push out. Inhale on the way back in. Now if you see, I'm not bringing them too far forward. You're not going up here. You're not slinking and going down here. You are keeping a nice, beautiful straight line with your shoulders and your chest. Guys, we're about halfway done. Take it nice and slow. The thing I love about these is when you push the weight out right here, you get a little bit of core engagement. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your weight. That is our circuit. We have it 2 more times through. So, if some of the weights were a little too heavy for you, you can drop them down this round. If you want to try to advance it, maybe your weights were too light the last round, bring them up. So we are going to get started here. Give your arms a nice little shake out. That whole thing, again, nothing's going to change, no advancements, no surprises. Just do good form. I do not want to see you skimp your form. That is what causes you to hurt yourself. So get ready. Stand up with your weights. We have those bicep curls. Get ready in 3, 2, and 1. Again, our palms are out the whole time. Elbows nice and tight to our body. Our feet are always hip width apart. That is not going to change today. Shoulders are always rolled back. That's not going to change. So I want that to be your standard. Every time you do any kind of workout, where do my feet have to go? How do my hips have to be? Am I bending at my knees? Am I hinging at my hips? Do I need to roll my shoulders back? Most of the time, the answer to all of those questions is going to be yes. So it's a good habit to get into. Guys, we have about 10, 15 more seconds left. Whew, roll those shoulders back. I know I'm starting to get tired. You want to slouch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the weights. I am going to go down to my lower weight again for those tricep kickbacks. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, and we are kicking back. Again, keeping those elbows nice and tight. We're really kind of pushing like we're trying to push up towards the ceiling when we go back. Exhaling on the way out. Again, we're not swinging. I really want you to use that resistance of the weight to push out. I'm trying to do math in my head, that's why I'm not talking right now. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, we have about 20 more seconds, we're about halfway through. 45 seconds are strange increments, I should have just done 30. Guys, you have about 10 more seconds. Really squeeze and push when you go back, get that little extra back work. 3, 2, and 1. Keep those weights if you're not going to change them. We have those reverse curls, so stay right where we are. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, and nice and straight. If you need to bend those elbows a little bit like this, that is fine. Whew, your shoulders should really start to feel this work. Exhaling on that way up. Take these nice and slow. We don't have to do them fast. I know when they're slow, you kind of get a little bit of extra work. My arms are starting to get really tired. I'm sure yours are too. Whew. Roll the shoulders back. I know you want to hunch. Roll them back. Be nice and proud of yourself. Be proud that you came here to work out today with me. Guys, you have about 10 more seconds, so do not skimp yourself. 3, 2, I want you to get this last one in. It's going to be a trainer second. And 1. Beautiful. All right, now we have those hammer curls again. So I'm going to try to up my weight. I'll probably drop them next time because my arms are getting so tired. All right, grab those weights for those hammer curls. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Bring them up by your ears, elbows nice and tight, nice and slow and controlled on the way down, looking good. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on your way down. Looking good. Crack your neck if you have to, like I have to. Ooh, your shoulders and biceps should be burning. Mine are so hot right now. Guys, we have about 20 more seconds. We are about halfway there. All right, a few more squeezes. I know you're getting tired. 3, 2, and 1. Drop those weights. We have those kneeling press outs here. Get ready. Whew. Shake those shoulders out a little bit. Give yourself a little bit of an extra stretch there. My shoulders and biceps are feeling quite spicy. All right, get ready. Take your weight, or if you're not using weights, just 2 really, really tight fists. You can even use a pillow, just something to hold for that push away. All right, get ready. In 3, 2, and 1, and we are pushing out. Ooh, that nice little extra core work there. You're welcome. When you push out, you really kind of engage your core without even really meaning to, and that is great, great work for your body. Taking these nice and slow, pushing out, kind of holding there and bringing it back in. We are staying nice and straight. We're not kind of using momentum to push the weight forward. Hold your kettlebell a little higher because it's starting to slip because your hands are sweaty. Guys, we have about 10 more seconds. You've got this. And then we only have 1 more round and we cool down. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the weight. Shake your hands out just a little bit. Alrighty. Last round, best round. You've done this 2 times already. Let me get you up here. There we go. This whole thing is very unstable. All right, that's a little bit better. And good. All right, you got a little bit of an extra break there. So, last round, best round. This is where I want you to give it your all. So if you kind of had to skip back a little bit in that second circuit, that's totally fine. See if you can advance it just a little bit, maybe if that's with weight or anything. But if you need to bunk it down, this is where you have to do it too. Check your ego, know your limits. Don't push yourself. It's still 45 minutes of work. So with that being said, my arms are on fire, so I'm probably gonna stay with my little small to medium weights this whole time. So get ready with me. We have those bicep curls in 3, 2, 1, and we curl. Whew. Exhaling on the way up, inhaling on the way down. See how my elbows are staying nice and tight to my waist? I don't want you to flare them out like that. That is a different type of bicep curl. We're not doing those today. We are doing these. Maybe on another day we'll do those. But today I want you to keep it nice and tight to your body, and that really kind of focuses and hones in just on that front part of your bicep there. Feeling good, squeezing that butt to stay nice and straight. You guys are doing great. We are almost done. 3, 2, and 1. Do not drop those weights if you can. We have those tricep kickbacks. You knew they were coming. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, and kick back. Whew. These should start to feel really, really, really spicy in your triceps. You will feel these tomorrow, I promise. Now when you do these, see how I'm staying nice and straight? You're not really kind of like flaring them out like a Y. I probably should have said that forever ago. I apologize. Keep them nice and straight, because boom, you will feel that in your triceps. When you go out here, I mean, you'll kind of feel them a little bit in your traps, but like I said before, that's not what we're working on today. Maybe another day, but not today. All right, guys, we have about 8 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't drop those weights if you can. Really hold them for a little extra challenge. We have those reverse curls. Get ready. Your weight's facing you, your palms facing you, and 3, 2, 1, and lift. Keeping them kind of right at your chest and shoulder height. We're not going too high. Boom, when you hit right here, your shoulders should be really woken up. You can flare your elbows out just a little bit if you need to. We're not doing something like this, but if you can't go totally straight, sometimes just the littlest bit of a bend in an elbow can help you. So, guys, we have about 15 more seconds, give or take. Whew, your shoulders should really be woken up. I know I said this was biceps and triceps, but that involves your shoulders too. We have 3, 2, 1. Don't drop those weights. We have hammer curls now. Keeping them. Your palms at your side, shoulders rolled back. Get ready. In 3, 2, and 1. Bring them just up, kind of by in between your shoulders and ears, and right back down. Squeezing your glutes, keeping your hips nice and forward. We don't have arched backs. Nice and straight, flat pancake bodies today for nice, good stability. That also gets a little bit of a core engagement. When you have proper stance, that helps your core, so you're welcome. Guys, we have about 15 seconds left. Whew, your arms should be burning, and then we cool down after this. I promise there are no surprises, not today. Maybe another day, but not today. It's kind of been the motto for today, hasn't it? Maybe another day, but not today. So I'll figure something out for next time for you. And maybe all those things I said we're not doing today, we'll do next time. All right, 3, 2, and 1. And I am just going to drop those small weights off. I'm gonna stay with my kettlebell. I'm actually going to bring you all down here for our final round of the push-outs, because then we're gonna stay down here and cool down. So we're just gonna stay down here. So if you guys wanna get ready, in 3, 2, and 1, and push out, beautiful. We are staying again, nice and straight. You can tuck your toes, you can lay them down, whatever you wanna do. You can stand up doing these, but I like to do these kneeling, because when you eliminate the bottom half of your body, that eliminates the bottom stability. So, where does all your stability have to come from? Good morning, core, hello, right there. Which, I mean, you're getting anyway when you get that push out, but it's a little bit of extra core stability, so fun fact. Guys, we have about 10 more seconds. Give it your all. We cool down after this. Do not cheat yourself. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Finish your last one. And 1. Whew. Safely place your weights away. I'm going to push mine out of here. Okay. So we are going to cool down now. You can sit down, you can stand up doing these. I'm gonna sit down because I don't feel like changing my tripod. So we are just doing an overhead arm tricep stretch. So take your left arm, put it behind your head, elbow in the sky, and with your right hand, gently pull that elbow back as far as you can. Whew. And just give it the tiniest little bit of tug before you can start to feel that stretch in your tricep. Whew, cool your breath down. That is a nice arm workout. You don't have to work out for hours and hours and do hundreds and hundreds of reps to get good work. Switch to the other side. So your right arm goes behind your head, elbow in the sky, and using your left hand to take that right elbow and just tug ever so gently. Should
be nice and proud of yourself. I promise your arms will feel this tomorrow. And then while we're down here, I want you to arms over your head and then using your right hand to grab your left wrist, kind of lift and pull a little bit to the side just to kind of get the stretch right here in your side body, a little bit in your chest, a little bit in your traps, and switch to the other side, pull on that opposite wrist. Looking good. Now from here, you can stand, you can kneel, you can stay sitting down. I'm gonna sit this way just so you can see. You can interlace your fingers behind your back, and then just as far as you can go, stretch your arms out and fold forward. Now I don't want you to feel any pinching or like tingling in your limbs. That means you're pulling it too hard. This just kind of really stretches your back, your chest. You can do like little bounces here if you want. Awesome. And then release your hands. From here we have a nice kind of slow cobra stretch if you can. So tenting your hands out to the side. Let me get back here so you can see me. Nice and wide. Kind of tent your hands and very slowly bring yourself up to where you can feel that stretch in your back. And then just very slowly lower yourself back down and just take a few of these. I want you to take them super slow so you can feel those stretches and those squeezes in the parts of your back that we worked today. This also is going to help stretch your shoulders just a little bit. Awesome, and take one more. Beautiful. And you guys are done. You did a great job today. And I will see you guys next week. I hope you enjoyed. See ya.